All right, we are going to go through and do an example for you very quickly of evaluating some expression using PEMDAS. Again, this is a review. You guys already know when you are going through and evaluating and simplifying any expression, you are going forwards through PEMDAS, and that's what we've got boxed in right here. We can see that that's true. The expression that I have here, I've already kind of put together here for you guys. It's this one right here. I've got 5x squared minus 2y minus 3x, all of that being cubed, and I have some values for x and y. I know that my x is going to end up equaling minus 3, and my y is going to end up equaling 5, so I know what those values are. First step for me to go through and do this is going to be to substitute those values in. Alright, here we go. I put in a negative 3 for all of the x's in my expression, and I put in a 5 for all of the y's in my expression. Now it's down to me to go through and just PEMDAS this thing down. The first thing that I have to take care of is parentheses. I'm going to do all of the things that I have inside my parentheses first, and that might involve several steps. In this first little set of parentheses, I just have a 5 times a negative 3. That's just a negative 15 that I can take and square down. I still have a minus sign hanging out there, and now in my parentheses here, I've got a couple of different operations that I have to take care of. As you can see, I have 2 times 5 and 3 times a minus 3. That's a multiply. I also have some subtraction. In the parentheses, I'm still doing PEMDAS, so I have to do my multiplies first. I can see that 2 times 5 is 10, and I can see that a 3 times a negative 3 is a negative 9. So I've done all my multiplies here. Keep in mind, I still have that subtraction sign hanging out in the middle. So I have done, inside my parentheses, is kind of almost as much as I can do. I still have my minus 15 here, that's being squared. Again, nothing in the parentheses here is going to be able to be simplified. But in this set of parentheses, I can see that a 10 minus a minus 9, that's the same thing as a 10 plus 9, because a negative plus a negative is going to be a positive. That's going to be a positive 19, and that's still cubed. So I have taken care of all of my parentheses stuff. The next thing on my order of PEMDAS is exponents. I have to do both of the exponents before I can do any other order of operation. My minus 15 that's being squared here, that's a negative 15 times a negative 15. That's going to end up being a positive value. That's going to be 225 when I multiply it out. My 19 cubed. 19 cubed is a big number there. When I cube out a 19, I get 6,859. Now I've taken care of all my exponents. The only order of operation that I have left is subtraction. So I'm going to take care of that next. When I subtract 225, or when I take and subtract 6,859 from 225, what I am left with here is a total of a negative 6,634, which is my final answer, and I'm done.